In this video, I'm going to prove using math and logic that feminism is not only illogical, but is in fact the female supremacy movement.
Well, of course, it's kind of baked into the name feminism, right? It's like part of the name.
I'm going to step through 5 separate data points in order to elucidate my argument.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
So the first point I'll make is about slut shaming. I'll start out with these 2 graphs, men and women. Y-axis is respect, x-axis is promiscuity. This says whore. My handwriting is bad.
You can tell he ain't sparing nobody.
So you can see for men, the level of respect goes up as they get more bodies. When they get up here, they become a stud or a playboy. Whereas for a woman, it starts at the top, the Virgin Mary, and then it goes down as they get bodies. And then down here, they're a whore. You know that this is intrinsically the worst insult for a woman, because even when women, feminist women, get into fights with each other, the strongest insult they can think of, they go with whore.
Yeah.
Say, shut up, you whore.
Yeah.
They don't say, shut up, you virgin, because that wouldn't really hit. You know, she'd be like Virgin Mary.
Well, the elephant in the room is the fact that the reason there are different social consequences for women being promiscuous is because there are different biological consequences for women being promiscuous. Like, obviously, women can get pregnant, and you got to think, historically speaking, in a time where if you got a cut, you just had to find a hole to die in, giving birth was a very dangerous process, right? So cross-culturally, all over the world, women were shamed out of promiscuity because it could lead to pregnancy, which was ultimately dangerous. So the reason that there are different social consequences is because there are different biological consequences. So you could try to get rid of the social consequences by normalizing it, but you can never really get rid of the biological consequences.
Wouldn't really hit. You know, she'd be like Virgin Mary. I don't understand. Why is that an insult? But with a man, the strongest insult is to basically call him an incel, right? Involuntary celibate. It's to basically say, man, shut up, you pathetic incel. And that hurts for a man because he isn't able to get bodies. And so we know intrinsically that the shape of these graphs are true. This is based on supply and demand, and the supply and demand imbalance in the hookup market. See, a woman can have sex whenever she wants to, but a man needs to qualify for sex and jump through many hoops.
Right.
So because of this, a woman who puts out too often is judged as easy, while a man who gets sex often is seen as accomplished.
Yeah, well, yeah, a soccer player who scores 15 goals is seen as a good soccer player because that's hard to do, but a goalie who allows 15 goals is seen as a bad goalie because that's easy to do. And this is the part that nobody wants to say. Men dictate this side of the graph, so men get to decide what we value in women. That also means that women dictate this side of the graph, meaning they are the ones who get to decide what they value in men. And the reason why a lot of men's social credit isn't affected by being promiscuous is because women like men that other women like. And if a man is capable of sleeping with a